Oh, man. My name's Jose Castillo.
My name's Amy Long. It's great to be here.
I love it. Everything is bigger in Texas. Are y'all having a good time out there? And we've got a Texas-sized show for you today. We love it. We couldn't get to Texas quick enough, so we're so glad to be a part of you guys, the fans here at the Speedway.
Absolutely. NASCAR Trackside Live is all about the fans. We're going to have driver interviews. We've got tons of giveaways for you. Who wants a hot pass out there?
Ooh.
Yeah, remember you can always keep in touch with NASCAR Trackside Live and get involved by using hashtag NASCAR Trackside.
That's right, and we've got a killer lineup for you today. So let's take a look at it. Who's on our show at Texas? First of all, the spotter for the number 48, Big Earl Barban. And then Hall of Famers, Bobby Allison and Texas Terry Labonte. Oh, man. And then, of course, Danica Patrick's going to be out here with us. And finally, a big announcement this weekend with that sponsorship of the number 43, Bubba Wallace Jr.
Yeah, I'm so excited to talk to all of them.
I know. And, of course, remember, you can watch us all on NASCAR.com and YouTube.com/NASCAR.
Yeah, and a big thanks to our sponsor, Racing Electronics. For nearly 3 decades, Racing Electronics has been the #1 choice for racing scanners, headsets, and the popular FanVision handheld unit. Racing Electronics provides the ultimate fan experience for the ultimate race fan. And I see a lot of ultimate race fans out here.
That's right. Well, I think we should just kick the show off. What do you think? Are y'all ready for some Texas Motor Speedway action?
Yeah! Let's bring on out the spotter for number 48, Big Earl.
Come on out here, Big Earl. You got some stuff you got to throw out there?
I do. I got some stuff. How are you?
Awesome,
Hey, I
man.
certainly appreciate you having me out.
Dude, it's always a pleasure to have you.
Anybody? I have a Lowe's hat. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And
Let's
thanks
see
so
how
much to
you're on there.
Fanatics for
Look at
bringing
that
on
throw.
this sweet gear.
Go win.
Oh.
All that correction
I
for the
got
win.
you.
That's all right. We'll hook you up. Don't worry. We
We'll
got
get
you.
that.
Hey, well, thank you so
Great.
much for joining us once again. Why don't you have a seat with us here? Chat with us a little bit,
We will.
man.
Thank you very much.
It's always good to have you on the show. We love having spotters because it gives insight into that driver-spotter relationship. And that's something we've talked about a lot is like, it's kind of like being married, kind of like having a best friend, and sometimes kind of like frenemies. But but it's always cool to talk to spotters to find out more about the drivers in that relationship.
It is a lot. It's a lot of fun to be a spotter too. You know, I'm happy that that there's a rule that you have to be up there, and happy they choose me to talk to him. I get to talk to him for 4 hours every Sunday. It's pretty exciting.
How long have you been spotting for him now?
10 years, I guess. 6, and then I missed 2 years, and then after that, so about 5 championships, 10 years, I guess.
So you know a little something and something about Jimmie Johnson then, is that what you're saying?
I know that he's really, really fast, and he wins a lot. And his sponsor, you can save 5% every day with your Lowe's consumer credit card.
Oh, I like that plug. Nice.
That's good. I like that. One of the cool things about spotters is, and I saw an article recently about the fact that spotters are good at what they do because a lot of them are either drivers or they love to drive or have been in the sport. And I know that you have done just about every single job there is to do on a race team. Maybe even some cooking thrown in there too.
I have. You must have saw the last. I saw that picture too. Yes, there was a cook-off when I was a truck driver. I finished second, but my food is really, really good.
What's your specialty?
Pork steaks.
Great. Next season, we're going to
Yes.
get some pork steaks then? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
Yes, and
I love it. No, we also have a fan question out here in the fan zone. Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Dylan, and I'm from Arkansas.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah!
There you go.
All right.
Good shirt.
That's right. Earl, what is the funniest thing that Jimmie has told you over the radio?
Oh.
He's asking me to throw somebody off the roof. That's about it. But I think that's
It wasn't T.J. Majors, was it?
It wasn't. I'm fairly certain that is a staple for every driver. So obviously he's a great driver, and it's a great honor and a good experience to spot for him and our team.
Great question.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Are there times when Jimmie does get like very heated and you try to calm him down? What does he have do you have a code word to calm him down?
No, I'm not too sure I have a cool word. You know, you just tell him to get back in his rhythm and do his thing, and he knows that. You know, he's obviously a well-tempered, great individual. Look at his track record. You know, personal and professionally, it's pretty awesome. And just obviously, I don't think he needs to be fired up once in a while, and it seems like his lap times go faster a next lap or two. So we encourage that.
Yeah, definitely. You guys have some work to do, too, in these playoffs.
Yeah, we do. I think that we're in 5th place right now. So we are battling. It's a tight battle. This stages and the playoff is definitely put another venue, another flip in the what we have to do and what we're trying to do. And we're right now our goal is to get as many stage points and lead as many laps. And I don't know that ever. I don't know that that's anything different than we did before. We wanted to win. We wanted to lead laps. But it's definitely a lot more pressure to do that kind of thing.
So talk a little bit about Texas. Texas Motor Speedway, seriously, the fans are crazy. It's bigger, it's better. What is it that you love to do when you get here to Texas? Do you buy a hat? Do you go get some boots? Eat. That's what I like to hear. What's your favorite thing to do?
It's got great barbecue here, Good stuff. So I'm a Babe's fried chicken fan and a Hard 8 fan. So both of those two places, and then the Dove Cafe. I got to hit that place for breakfast.
So what kind of barbecue? Because I know they say barbecue, that can mean a lot. Are you on the brisket side? What side are you on?
Well, you can look.
As
probably,
you can see,
I don't weigh 180, so I can probably eat any of it. I'm, St. Louis barbecue ribs. I'm a pulled pork. It doesn't really matter. Anything that you can put on a bun or, fork it up.
I love it. That's awesome.
I don't know if we can put this on a bun, but would you like to stick around and play some games with some of our fans?
Yeah.
What do you say? Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right, great.
We have some good contestants.
Definitely.
We have some
We've
great
got some great
contestants.
contestants. Yeah.
Do I have any chance to win?
I don't know, but you guys are going to give him a chance to win, right?
He's a competitor. And speaking of being a competitor, we've got to take a look at Jimmie Johnson's wins, and our folks back in the truck, NASCAR Trackside Live, have put together a very special montage of the wins of Jimmie Johnson, maybe featuring the voice of Big Earl. Let's take a look at it.
It's going to be a long segment there on his wins.
Yeah, let's take a look at his wins at Texas here.
Jimmie Johnson takes the checkered flag for the 6th time in 2013.
Gentlemen, that is an outstanding job. Good job, bud. Yes! Nice job, guys. Way to come here prepared and get it done.
This is for the race lead. Cover the white flag.
Outside. Still there, trying to squeeze in there. Outside. 2 only. Call it, Chad. Clear.
For the 3rd year in a row, Jimmie Johnson wins the chase race in Texas. 3 cars under a blanket for the lead, and here comes Johnson.
Clear. That's right. Boss man, you're buying tonight.
Jimmie Johnson wins for the 5th time here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Woo! Once again, Jimmie Johnson goes back to victory lane at Texas.
Well, I think just check a flag, man. Go shoot him up.
Jimmie Johnson, Lowe's, Hendrick Motorsports, and Chevrolet win in Texas.
Well, hell, everything's bigger in Texas, baby. Nice big win, guys.
Well, there are no limits today here at Texas Motor Speedway because we've got NASCAR Trackside Live. Let's make some noise for Big Earl up here. He stuck around to play a little game with us.
I'll tell you, that was really fun to watch. I hope we can duplicate that today.
You know what? I'd love to see that happen. I know a lot of the fans would like to see that happen too. So what we've done is we put a special game together for you and a contestant.
We
right,
do.
Amy?
Let's find out who you're playing against. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Deborah from Keller, Texas.
Deborah from Keller and
There you
Texas.
go.
I'm
Nice.
Earl Barban from St. Louis, Missouri.
Barbara playing Barbara. All right, Deborah and Barbara are playing for hot passes.
Oh.
Oh, there's a lot on the line here. All right, we're going to play Hook 'em Hats.
All right, Hook 'em Hats. Are we ready to go over the rules of Hook 'em Hats?
We're ready.
All right, it's very simple. Each contestant gets 10 cowboy hats. All right? Now you're going to start, our contestant from the crowd, you're going to throw those hats right here from this line. If you get them into the tire, you get 1 point in the first tire, 2 points in the second tire, 3 points in the third tire, and the most points wins a prize, those hot passes.
All right, let's do it. All
I
right.
think she just said you have to miss. So why don't you step up right here, right behind this little line right here. And Earl, feel free to do some
guys are gonna
commentating
help me
on
count,
our
right?
thing.
I
All
got
right.
blue ones.
Oh, you do have blue
Yeah,
ones. I like that. All right, so are we ready, fans? What do you think? Can she beat Big Earl? All right, here we go. Let's help her count down in 3, 2, 1. Get those hats in there.
It counts.
Yeah, that's a
That's
1.
one.
That's 1 point. Oh, no, just one. Off the side. Almost in. Oh, man. I like her style. Oh, there you go.
3.
Oh, now she's on a roll.
4.
Look at that. Oh, the win.
5.
Oh, what do you think?
4.
You know what? We're going to go with 4 points. That
going
last
4.
one just off. All right. So, Big Earl, 4 points. What do you think?
I'm ready.
All right, let's step up to the lineup there.
Clear some space for you over here.
All right, what do you think about Big Earl's style? Let's see what he's got.
Just miss.
Thank you. All right, Big Earl. Actually,
He's a competitor. He's a
thought it was
competitor. He's got,
Barbara.
you got 2
right?
hats together there. 2 hats stuck together. Oh, look, see, he's already trying to find a way to get. Oh! 4 points right off the bat on his first throw. See, that's what I love about drivers, spotters. They all want to win.
You catch it, you keep it.
Hey! Uh-oh. What has he got? Oh,
didn't
so
stick.
close.
Oh!
Is he just toying with you now?
I almost took my hat off. All right.
You got one
I
more.
like it.
Oh!
Big Earl gets 4.
You know what? It's a tie.
That was pretty good. The tie
you know what
goes
we
to the
do?
visitor.
That means, you know what we have to do? An
Playoff.
old-fashioned rock, paper, scissor contest.
That's right. All right, come on, right here.
What do you
Rock,
think?
paper, scissors. Here we go.
It goes rock, paper,
All right, here we go.
scissors, shoot.
3, 2, 1.
It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes, but here's
All
the
right.
deal. Is I think we want to do that one more time.
Yeah.
I think you want to go paper. Is what I'm hearing. All right, here we go. Ready?
All right, ready? Rock,
3,
paper,
2,
scissors,
1.
shoot.
You know what? I have an idea. How about you just give her the prize? What do you think?
Very good. Are you going to come down and see us? All right, hey.
Oh,
Did you
my
believe
goodness.
that those first 2 went in?
I know. That was impressive. Of course, you guys, I mean, race car drivers and anybody in racing always wants to win. Find a way to win.
Lucky. So horseshoe.
Loopholes. Loopholes are there for a reason. Thanks so much, Big Earl, for sticking around
I
to play
really
a game.
appreciate it, and thank you very much. And I hope you have a great time. And everybody, root for the 48 or the 88 today would be good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Big Earl and our contestant.
Yes,
now
so you
remember,
know-
coming up in just a few moments, we have NASCAR Hall of Fame. Bobby Allison going to be here with us, and Terry Labonte right there.
Yeah, and in Texas, they do something special in Victory Lane. They hand out 6 shooters. Wonder who's going to be shooting off those 6 shooters today.
Texas Motor Speedway. It's a tough racetrack, fast racetrack. Green flag is in the air.
Get you good 3 and 4.
Joey Logano wins.
Hell yeah! Get those guns, baby! Woo! Get those 6-shooter and cowboy hats out, boys. I got a good place for a trophy with some boots.
Once again, Jimmie Johnson goes back to Victory Lane at Texas.
Well, I think just check a flag, man. Go shoot them up. Yeah, boys, we're back! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, baby. Adam Stevens, you guys are the ball.
Tonight here at Texas Motor Speedway, it's a pair of 6 shooters in a cowboy hat as Kyle Busch will win the Duck Commander 500.
Jimmie Johnson, Lowe's, Hendrick Motorsports, and Chevrolet win in Texas.
Jimmie Johnson lassos his 7th win at Texas.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. If you can hear my voice, make your way over to the stage. We have a ton more driver interviews, more giveaways, and some hot passes for you. Now let's take a look at the playoff drivers in the round of 8, where they qualified for today's race. We've got Denny Hamlin up there. I hear a boo.
Come on, Denny Hamlin fans, where you at?
Yeah. Number 4, Kevin Harvick. Number 18, Kyle Busch. 78, Martin Truex Jr. Number 21, Ryan Blaney. 48, Jimmie Johnson. 2, Brad Keselowski. And rounding it out, number 24, Chase Elliott.
All right, are you ready to bring our guests out,
I am.
Amy?
I've been looking forward to this all morning long. We have some Hall of Famers in the house. Give some noise for Texas Terry.
Labonte, come on out, Terry Labonte.
And Bobby Allison.
Come on out, guys. How are you doing? So good to see you. Come on out here and have a seat right here. There you go. Have a seat and join us. Welcome. We're so glad to have you, Terry.
Andy, it looks like he brought some Fanatics gear to give away.
That's
as well.
right. You want to give a little swag out?
Do you want to go ahead and do that?
I brought some, yeah.
Yeah. You want to throw it out? You want me to help you a little bit? There we go. What do you think? Who wants some swag from Terry?
How you doing?
I think he's got a good. Oh yeah, he's still got an arm. Oh, don't worry. We'll get that. We'll get that out to you. All right. What else we got to throw away there? Oh, you got some shirts. Look at that. Now these are autographed items too. Let's see your arm. Oh, nicely done. That's a good throw right there.
Very nice.
All right. Oh, he's got a NASCAR Trackside Live towel. Let's get out. There you go. And a couple more things. Come on, make some noise. Who wants something autographed by Terry Labonte here? Get all the way. Oh.
It's so the wind close. Today. It's just rough.
It's windy in Texas.
Thanks so much to Fanatics for bringing all of that.
Come on, have a seat.
Well, I wasn't a baseball player, so I wouldn't have made the Astros.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. You guys did something the Astros haven't done, and that's being in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. That's pretty cool for sure.
But did you watch that World Series, though?
What's that?
Did you watch that World Series,
I did.
Oh,
How about
so
that?
good.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Everything's better and bigger in Texas,
That's
right?
That's right.
Well, let's start out, first of all, for both of you, talk about the NASCAR Hall of Fame experience, because that is something very, very special in NASCAR. Talk a little bit about being inducted into that and what that means to both of you.
Let me go first, because I can tell you right now, it's quite an honor for me to be in the NASCAR Hall of Fame with guys that were my heroes like Bobby Allison and the guys that did so much for our sport, before me, that it's just an honor for me to be up here to sit next to him, but to be in the Hall of Fame with guys like Bobby Allison and David Pearson, Richard Petty, Cale Yarborough. Those are the guys that really made our sport, and I'm just proud to be part of it. And here is Mr. Allison.
Thank you for sure. What a great honor it was for me, and to go in early like that. I went in the second class, and that put me ahead of a few of those guys that I had to race on the racetrack pretty hard. That was another pat on the back for sure. What a great honor, and the thing has come together so well. They put together the idea and the first elections, and every year another election, but they have a great Hall of Fame there in Charlotte with a lot of displays, a lot of the cars and a lot of the early stuff displayed, and a lot of personal stuff for me and Terry and the other inductees. So you get a chance, go there. It definitely is worth it.
It's an amazing place to visit for sure. We actually have a fan question down here right now. So if you take a look down there, what's your name and where are you from, sir?
Heath Maynard from Arkansas.
Pete from Arkansas. Yep. Good to have you on the show.
What is the wildest moment you've had on the racetrack?
Oh, so wildest moment on the racetrack. What do you think?
Whether it be in the car or outside the car.
Oh, outside the car. Some wild moments outside the car.
Oh, see, wild moments can be really good or really bad. So, the really bad wild moment that always comes right up to the top is we had that little skirmish on the back straightaway at the end of the Daytona 500 that year, Cale Yarborough went to beating on my fist with his nose.
You know what? I think we have some video of that actually that we can roll right now. So if you take a look up there on Little Hoss, that's what we call our screen here at NASCAR Trackside Live. We don't have that clip. Sorry, I thought we had a clip.
Shit.
I thought we had a clip of that.
Jose, you got us all excited.
I know.
That's right. But there was a little bit of a match last weekend between Denny and Chase. What do you think about that, seeing these younger drivers?
Well, I happen to really, really like Chase.
I think a couple people out here like Chase.
And Denny's been a good competitor for a long time. And they all both put their heart and soul into it. And you know the deal is sometimes it's the lead guy is backing into the second guy, so you never know exactly what's happening. But yeah, you have a good idea. And I think if I had to rule on it today, I think Denny would be a little bit in the wrong. Chase did a really nice job, and what a gentlemanly job of dealing with it since then.
Yeah, and we're showing the clip right now of Denny putting a little love there on Chase Elliott. Now, Terry, I've got to ask you, is there more fighting now in NASCAR, or was there more back when you were involved? How do you feel about this relationship, these pushing, shoving, et cetera, yelling? Is it as crazy as it was back then, or are they less, fighting now? What do you think?
I don't think I don't know. It seems like today there's more media around, more cameras around, and so you see more of it. They kind of blow it out of proportion. NASCAR has a tendency to punish the guy that reacts instead of the guy that initiates something. So you really got to be careful when you pay somebody back. You got to make it count and do it where they don't know what's coming,
Right.
And so. If you can pay somebody back, make sure you're going to knock them out of a championship or something big.
Yeah.
And but I don't. And if NASCAR would stay out of it, the drivers could take care of it themselves a lot quicker. And that's how it used to be. And you never had this problem. But they get in the middle of it, and they don't do nothing to the guy that initiates something, but they get the guy that retaliates, and that's not right.
Right.
Yeah,
I also think things live a little longer with social media now. They escalate a little bit more. A little bit of back and forth.
I couldn't do that social media stuff.
You know what? I would love to see you on Twitter. How about that? That would be fun to watch. Oh, man.
No, thanks.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure. Let's give them both a round of applause for being here. Thank you so much for being here, Bobby.
Y'all have fun at the race today.
Thank you very much. Well, will you stick around and play a couple games with us? Is that
sure.
all right with you?
Okay.
All right, we're going to keep him for a minute.
That's
we
right.
know he's got places to be.
Thank you, Bobby, so much for coming out and hanging with us. And thank you, Terry's going to stick around. And Terry, while you stick around, we actually put together a little something special for you. How about your win here at Texas Motor Speedway?
Okay, yeah.
Texas Governor George W. Bush on the flag stand waves the green flag. We're racing in Texas.
We have a new leader. Texas Terry Labonte has brought the crowd to its feet as he puts the number 5 on the point.
And Dale Jarrett, after all of this is done, is going to be the leader if you can hold Terry Labonte off long enough. That short hitting is going to get him out front.
All I'm seeing right now is Terry Labonte making a move on the outside as they come by the start-finish line to take the lead.
Trouble front straightaway. Presley and Jimmy Spencer collide. Caution flag at lap 331. 3 laps to go, and that could be the show. To the checkered flag. Terry Labonte of Corpus Christi, Texas, 2-time Winston Cup champion, scores a home state win.
That was cool.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. What was that like? That was just like yesterday, right?
Well, I wish it would have been yesterday, but it wasn't. So.
Thanks so much for sticking around to play a game with us.
All right, you're welcome.
That's right. We're going to play a little game that we like to call Quick Draw. I know.
We've got to be careful you say that in Texas out here.
Well, that's exactly what we've done.
For real out here.
I know. So here's what we're going to do. We've got these 2 easels back here. We've got a contestant that you're going to be playing against. And I'm going to introduce him, and then we're going to find out what you're playing for. What's your name and where are you from?
Tom Savage from Indiana.
Tom from Indiana. Nice. All the way to Texas. Good to have you here. Now, what are we playing for, Amy?
You're playing for the Loud and Proud pre-race show.
Ooh. Nice. All right, so here's how we play Quick Draw. It's really simple. We're going to have you step over to our easels right here. There we go. And we'll just set them up like that. And you get a marker right over here. We got 2 markers. There's a marker for you. And Terry, you're going to step up there. You can set your mic down. And here's what's going to happen. We're going to say 3, 2, 1, draw. All right? And they're going to unholster their markers. And they are going to attempt to draw, from memory, the state of Texas. Wait. Not yet. Not yet. You got to put those markers down by your side. Come on, this is a quick draw. You got to keep it in the holster, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
You have to put the lid on it, too.
You got to put the cap on the lid.
I see you, Terry.
All right.
I see you.
All right, so, fans, are you ready to help me out here? That's all right. We got it. And we'll set this up right here. Fans, are you ready to help us out and play a little quick draw with these guys? All right, get that marker by your side in the holster. Here we go. Let's count down. In 3, 2, 1. Quick draw. Let's go. The state of Texas. That's right. All on the line. And it's going to be judged by you, the fans. What do you think? Let's turn them here. Let's turn them towards the fans.
All right.
Stand right here. Hold yours right here. We'll get you to hold yours. What do you think? Who's it going to be?
Mine's not very good, but you can tell he's from Indiana.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a winner of Quick Draw. How about you give it up for Terry Labonte over here? Now, Terry, we've got these 2 passes, but I have a feeling you can probably get down onto the track. Would you like to give them to somebody over here, maybe?
Yeah, okay. There you go, buddy. Congratulations. Thanks for coming out to the race, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Well, maybe we'll get Terry to teach him how to draw Texas, but good job. A little bit of a tough question. I know, for sure.
I could have done better, but I was in a hurry.
Well, thank you so much to our contestant. Thank you to Terry Labonte for coming out. We really appreciate it.
Give him another round of applause.
Come on, Terry Labonte.
Thank you. So great to have you out here.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. So, fans, we noticed something the other day. We were setting up NASCAR Trackside Live.
We did.
We looked right over here behind us, and we see 2 haulers. Chase Elliott in the 24, parked right next to Denny Hamlin.
How about that?
Interesting. So what we did is we talked a little bit. We said, you know what? Wouldn't it be fun to maybe play back the highlights from Martinsville and just talk a little bit about them? So what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Would you like to see a little rubbing racing between Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott?
No, I mean, we talked about this a little bit before, but what do you guys think? We know what Terry thinks. What do you guys think? Who thinks that Denny was just racing hard?
Denny? Where are my Denny fans at? Oh, but you thought he was racing hard. I like that.
He does too.
There you go. Yeah, it was hard racing.
What about Chase Elliott?
Was Chase Elliott,
In the right?
what do you think? Was he just knocked out, and was he right to be mad?
All
right. I think that was pretty good.
No,
you think they both?
Actually,
it was definitely both fun.
Yeah. You know, that's actually not the first time that the number 24 car has kind of gotten into it with someone else. Take a look.
Oh man, that's always some action with that 24 here.
Number
at Texas.
24. It's got your number.
I know, he does. Those smoking tires, beating and banging. Some reason the 24 always gets in trouble. So Jeff Gordon, Chase Elliott, they always seem to be bumping and banging.
Oh no, and Jeff Gordon. Where in the world?
My goodness.
Here's what happened with Gordon and Burton.
To me, like Burton did that on purpose. Jeff Gordon's not happy at all.
Oh, and this is. Well, we've got a fight breaking out.
Yeah, Jeff's not happy. Jeff Gordon not happy with what happened there.
I mean, there weren't even words exchanged. This was in your face.
Contact Gordon and Keselowski. Jeff Gordon may have a flat tire. Gordon spinning, turn 4. Caution is out.
Jeff Gordon is trying to get to Brad Keselowski. Kevin Harvick is pushed back out, and here we go. Punches flying off left and right down here. It is a mob scene on pit road.
The way he races, I don't know how he's ever won a championship, and I'm just sick and tired. I mean, that's why everybody's fighting him and running him down.
Just racing for the win, and yeah, right, just racing hard, and I don't want to ruin anyone's day. Wanted to win the race, and that was our opportunity, and just didn't come together.
It's Texas Motor Speedway and NASCAR Trackside Live. Make some noise, Texas fans. We're back. We're having a great time here right beside the track, and it is a beautiful day for racing, and I can't wait to see a race today. But before that, we have a ton of stuff in store for you here on NASCAR Trackside Live. Remember, hashtag NASCAR Trackside, your photos and videos. But first of all, let's welcome our next guest to the stage. We're so glad to have her back again. Let's bring her out, Danica Patrick. And I think she may have a few little things to give out to our fans here.
I'm now wondering how I'm actually going to get these all the way to you.
I know. You want to walk down there and throw them out a little? Or, there you go. Oh, you got an arm. You're good. I think she's got this. Oh, he blocked it. A little dog. Oh, good shot with Dallas there. Nicely done. Want to have a seat and join us.
Hi. How's it going?
Our first fan here this morning at 7 a.m. was a Danica Patrick fan. As a matter of fact, he's right there in the corner, right there, and he was waiting on to see you here.
I'm a very lucky girl. I've been very fortunate to have lots of amazing fans for a long time. So thank you.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for coming back and being on the show. We love having you here. One of the things I wanted to talk about today was we just saw you pass out the most beautiful little dog, Dallas Stenhouse. Talk a little bit about Dallas, because we gave some of those away. We've got some more we're going to give away.
Dallas is there is a real Dallas. She has blue eyes, just like in the stuffed animal, and with anything made from those Dallas dogs, all of it's just going to go to animal charities. So we really like to support Ryan and Chrissy Newman's Rescue Ranch. They take care of a lot of animals. They help educate kids on animals and all kinds of great stuff. So that's what it's really going to go towards. So
that's awesome.
yeah, but and she's really soft and fuzzy. I mean, we would get like swatch samples of different furs for her, and picking the right furs, picking the right eyes, making her look as real as possible. So
that's really cool. So you actually went through the swatch book batching it up?
Yeah.
That's really
the right
amazing.
color, because she's very similar color to that, of course. So, yeah. She had to be real.
Yeah, that's
as real
right.
as possible.
I love it. So how did you get the name Dallas for the dog? Is that Dallas, Texas? Is that?
Well, every name that I came up with for a dog, Ricky said was stupid. And then or I should say, that's dumb.
That's dumb.
And then he came up with Dallas, and I was like, that's great. I love it.
That's fine. Well,
he likes Texas a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what were some of the names you were pulling for? Was there one that you liked?
Well,
better?
I named Ella.
Oh, Ella.
That's our other dog. Actually, the story of Ella is that I was in a shortened trip to the Bahamas with some girlfriends because of a hurricane a couple of years ago. And I was so mad, and I was like, man, I need to do something really different with my Sunday if I'm going to be home instead of on vacation. It was a Saturday. I was coming home. I wasn't meant to come home until maybe Monday or Tuesday. And so I was going to pick Dallas up at the trainers, which is where she goes to be taken care of as well. They both love the trainers so much. So I was going to pick up Dallas, and I was texting him. And I told Andy, I was like, I'm so sad Dallas is going to miss all of her friends at your place, and she's going to have to come home and just be alone. And he's like, well, I have this one you can take home. And it was a picture of Ella, but she didn't really have a name at that point in time. So one of the girls was like, you should name that dog after the hurricane that drove us out of the Bahamas, which was, Hang on. Erica.
Hurricane Erica.
Good job. Thank you. It was Erica. And so I named her Erica for a minute. And Ricky was like, when I knew, because he didn't want to keep her. And I was like, well, you can't just give her back now. I can't give her back now. So, and I was only going to keep her for a couple of nights, just to keep Dallas company.
That's always how it starts, right?
Right?
Just a couple nights.
Just a couple nights. And so when he said, and by the way, I don't like the name Erica. Of course, dumb name, right? And at that point in time, I knew that I could keep her because he decided that she needed a new name, which meant she needed to stay. So when I was out walking her in Dallas, I was like, ooh, I like the name Ellie, but one of my girlfriends has a dog named Ellie. And then I liked Emma, so I combined them and made Ella. And that's how she got her name.
Oh, that's very cool. We've actually got a fan question down here right for you.
Sure.
Actually, our first fan that waited around, I think.
Absolutely. It was Riley out here
Oh,
who's
good.
been waiting patiently to talk to you. What's your question for Danica?
What's your favorite part about NASCAR?
Oh, favorite part.
Oh, my favorite part about NASCAR.
It's a good question.
Stumped you. He stumped you.
Not every day. You know, I mean, it sounds cheesy, but it's true. I mean, the faithfulness of the fans is really admirable. I think that that's always been something that's been very strong about NASCAR. So that is something that's really special. I always have said for a while that even like the ride-arounds after we get introduced, driving around the track and you're waving to the fans cheering for you, well, it's just something we have to do, and we're like, okay, whatever. There's going to be a day that, I'm not going to just like go walk down the street and have people just cheering. So it's going to be really like, it's going to be a very, wonderful memory of just like having people just cheer for you. So, yeah, so that kind of parlays back into the fans. But, and then I think just like the ability for a race to transform for you as a driver is something that's unique to NASCAR as opposed to like, let's say, IndyCar. IndyCar is much more of a sprint race. I mean, it's just go, go, go. Everything from the first one flat on a restart to, your time in and off pit lane to, everything is just like down to the littlest little bit dictates your whole race. It's much more of a sprint race. Where in NASCAR, it's like your car can be good, then it can be bad, good, it can come back, you get a good restart. I mean, it's just so much that can happen. So it's like the pure potential of the race is something that's exciting.
Awesome. Great question from our fan there. Thank you. Now, Danica Patrick, we have selected a lucky fan, a kid. Would you like to play a little game with a kid here on NASCAR Trackside Live with us?
Is this a handstand competition? Or
if we did, that would be
arm wrestling.
awesome.
I'm just trying to think of things I can win.
You know what? You're going to do great, I promise. So stick around with us to play a game with a fan. Fans, let's give it up for Danica Patrick. She'll be right back with us. And, of course, we've got lots more. Bubba Wallace Jr. is going to be on the stage with us. But first of all, let's take a look at final practice here at Texas Motor Speedway. The speeds have been insane, the fastest we've ever seen, not just at Texas, but at any 1.5-mile track. So final practice at Texas, always interesting to watch.
With just 3 races remaining before the championship. This is final practice from Texas Motor Speedway for the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series.
The common theme for final practices of late is that you're going to have cars with penalties.
Numerous cars that are serving a 15-minute penalty. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, and Eric Jones all serving a 30-minute penalty.
Back in the garage area, Martin Truex Jr. made 2 laps, then pulled in. In fact, Brad Keselowski was right behind him and said the 78 is smoking really bad. Martin Truex Jr. back out on the racetrack, so it was a power steering line. The fitting was a little bit loose.
The 4 not only is good on that fast lap, currently 8th, but lap after lap after lap, he continues to run good lap time.
These are the first laps for the 11 of Denny Hamlin. He was on the 30-minute penalty clock, and so that has expired for him. Now he's running his first laps here. He was very fast in the first practice, and right away he comes out, and in his second lap, he's the fastest in this practice.
And Rick, it was both cars that were in penalty. Denny Hamlin, who you see right here on your screen, and Eric Jones in the 77. They both are out there. They've only completed 3 laps, and they're 1-2 on the board.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. Man, I'm so happy to see all your faces out there. It's a beautiful day at Texas Motor Speedway. And we have got an amazing game set up, right, Amy?
We definitely do. Thanks so much, Danica, for sticking around to play a game with Ava. Ava, where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
From Texas, right here in Texas.
Give it up for Ava. Thank you so much. Well, Danica, thank you for playing. I know it's tough. It's not handstands, but
it's puzzles.
It's puzzles.
Ava, are you any good at puzzles?
I haven't done one forever, but I hope I am.
I think you will be.
When she says she hasn't done one in forever, that's like, what, a couple months?
Now, Ava, this is what you're playing for. A Dallas puppy, yep, a loud and proud pre-race show, and a puzzle that Danica has already signed.
Oh.
Awesome.
Very, very cool.
All right.
So here's the rules. It's really simple. We've already set up a Texas puzzle, and you're going to put it together. And whoever gets it put together first wins the fabulous prizes. So, fans, are you ready to cheer them on? All right.
Are you ready?
Okay, Ava, here we go. Danica and Ava, let's make some noise. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's put that puzzle together.
Dump them out, Ava. Dump them out.
There we go. Get them all out there. Oh, is there one stuck? There we go. All right, I like this. This is looking good. Ava's already got one in there. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Ava's got a cheering section over here. Sorry, Danica.
I know, no. I think she's doing great.
All right, she's got a piece in. We got a piece in. Danica has one piece in as well. Oh, we're 2 and 1.
There you go.
Perfect.
Let's help her out here. She's doing a great job.
We're 3 and 2.
Oh, it's so close. Ava, you're doing really well.
I know,
think
she
Ava's
knows
done
Texas. She's
puzzles
from
before.
Texas. She knows Texas. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
Another piece
All right,
in.
Ava's got 4 pieces in. What is that? What shape is that? I don't know if that one goes to this
sort of
puzzle.
force on it. I don't know.
Ava's got 3 more pieces to go.
Uh-oh, it's coming down to the wire. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ava.
The champion.
Well,
that's perfect.
You know what? You didn't win, but you're a great sport. Thank you for playing with us.
Thank you so much.
And we've got a fabulous prize over here for you, Ava.
This
I
is
love
yours.
that. Little pre-race passes and a puzzle signed by you, Danica. Thank you.
I signed it to help you put the puzzle together really easy next time. Just follow the words. I made sure I covered as many puzzle pieces as possible. Good job.
Awesome.
Have an awesome day.
Great. Have a spicy day. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you again to Danica Patrick for coming out and joining us.
Guys.
Big round of applause. Rolls all 14th today.
Thank you guys for coming. Have an awesome day, and yeah, cheer loud. I can hear you.
Yes, you can. Thank you so much. Once again to Danica, we really appreciate her coming out and hanging out. So who do we have coming up, Amy?
We have
Yeah, come on across,
the
Ava.
future driver of the number 43, Bubba Wallace.
Woo! Well, have you ever wondered, if Bubba would have a ride for 2018, right? We were all going, man, we'd love to see this guy in a car. Well, guess what? The announcement was made. The number 43, that's right. We brought in a big name in the sport to hook him up. Let's take a look at Bubba Wallace Jr.'s announcement for that number 43 ride for next year.
Petty in photo number 43, taking the lead as if Voigt were standing still. Darrell Wallace Jr.
Huge win for Darrell Wallace Jr. Darrell Wallace Jr. wins again. Yeah, baby, another one.
Everything's spicier in Texas, and we're so glad you're here on NASCAR Trackside Live. Man, Man, it's good to be here in Texas.
It's been so much fun this morning. I've had a great time with you guys. Thanks so much for sticking around. We have more in store for you.
Definitely lots more going on. So if you would, please welcome to the stage. In 2018, he will be driving the number 43, Darrell Wallace Jr.
Woo! What's up?
What's up? How are you doing, man?
I got some stuff for you guys, so here we go.
Oh, look at that. He's got some stuff for you guys. Here.
We got some stuff from Fanatics. Look at the arm
Here,
on
I'm going to
that
help
guy.
you out. I'll hold him
really
for
far.
you. I know. Here, I'll hold him for you. There you go. You get that arm out? Oh, nicely done. You've done this before. Oh, there you go. Get down there. I know. There you go. Nice. Oh, that's really, really good. Come on up here.
Oh, you got a couple more, though.
Oh, I got one more. That's out. Couple.
Oh, he's got two more. Come on, make some
You
noise.
never have too much free stuff.
Let's see that arm. I know he's got an arm. Oh, he's going downtown.
Going that way. That way, I mean.
That looks like a golf shot, man. Oh, and these are autographed, by the way.
You know what? I think you should throw with the wind. Throw with the wind.
Oh, there you go. Nicely done.
Bingo. Nailed it.
Come on up here. Join us in a seat.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, it's great to have you back on.
Absolutely.
We had
Thank
so
you.
much fun in Charlotte that we couldn't not have you on in Texas.
Right?
No, definitely.
I make the show.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, just getting the phone out of the way.
Oh.
Uncomfortable to sit on.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So, big announcement here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
The
That was,
sponsorship car. It's amazing to see. It's so cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. You know, first, hey, thank you, brother. Yeah, I like it. There we go. We announced Click and Close by Mid-Mortgage America Friday. And that was really cool to introduce a brand new sponsor into the sport of NASCAR. So their first time jumping into the motorsports scene. So all of you fans will be seeing a lot of that next year. So be sure to represent them and support them so you can keep us out there on the racetrack. So super exciting to have them on the car for Daytona 500. My first Daytona 500 next year. So that's going to be pretty sweet.
I think you have some fans cheering for you already.
A little bit. Thank you. I love these guys.
It is. It's fun to watch. Talk a little bit about the time where you were wondering, you're waiting, you want to be in a car in 2018, but how fast were things moving? I mean, and then all of a sudden it comes together in that moment. What was going through your head as you're going through that process?
Well, to be honest with you, we get a picture painted about us that life is glamorous and we do stuff that a lot of people can't get to do, and we live a fun life. But I tell you, when you don't have a job and you don't know what you're going to do, I didn't go to college, so I got out of school as fast as I can. Kids, don't do that. Stay in school.
Go to school.
I graduated high school, but I didn't go to college. I didn't get a degree in anything. So all I knew was racing. I've been racing for 16, 17 years now, and that's all I cared about, all I wanted to do. And so when that stopped, I'm like, crap, I got to go and figure out what I'm going to do. I was good enough to, be lazy for the rest of this season. Got a couple opportunities like Michigan. That was pretty damn cool to win that race. But uncertainty for sure was the name of the headline for 2018. So stressed out, didn't sleep much, didn't eat much, just wasn't myself, wasn't fun. But then once we started talking and getting the ball rolling, attitude started to change, started to get more piped up. So now we announced it. I know what I'm doing next year. It's full time. The 43 car and Richard Petty. How cool is that?
Oh man. Do you get a hat? Did he hook you up with a hat? Is that part of the deal?
He did. So after I did those 4 races for him, he calls me up, and I think this was a week or two while we were talking about opportunity for next year. And so he's like, hey, I want you to come up to Level Cross, which is where Petty's garage is, up in way up there. I don't know, about an hour and a half drive in the middle of nowhere. So he calls me up right next to Victory Junction. If you guys haven't checked that place out, please do. It's an awesome place. But he calls me up there. He gives me a tour of Petty's garage and the museum and just all the history behind it. And I thought that was the coolest thing. And so the whole time I'm in my head like,
you're like, what's going
what's going to happen here? Am I getting something, And he was like, all right, before you go, here's a hat, a cowboy hat signed by me and a glass frame. And I'm like, this is cooler than any trophy I got. So I moved all of my trophies out of the way and put that centerpiece right there. So it's pretty cool when you walk in the dining room.
That's awesome. I love it, man. Now, are you going to wear that, or do you get a hat you can wear? Is that part of the deal?
We'll see about that. I don't know how I look in a cowboy hat.
I think you could pull it off. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
It is Texas.
I guess it's true, but I guess you have to when you drive for the King. You got to be able to pull it off.
That's true. So we got to hook you up with a hat at some point. So maybe you know what, Texas Motor Speedway, we'll get you a hat. How about that?
Boom. Eddie Gossage, make that happen.
Definitely, we will make that happen for sure.
It's so great to hear the backstory because, like you said, everything seems kind of glamorous from our perspective a lot of the times. So to hear the backstory, and you guys are just real people, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty
all we
cool.
are.
Yeah, and I also see that you keep up with a lot of your fans on social media as well, which I'm sure the fans appreciate, right?
Yeah.
And you also know that if driving doesn't work out, you have a career in music, right?
I got to get a lot better at that. Got to get a lot better.
But no, you're a drummer, I know, and I've seen some amazing drumming videos of you. You got any tips for aspiring musicians or race car drivers out there?
Oh, racing's a lot cheaper or drumming is a lot cheaper than racing, so there you go.
Yeah, maybe stick with the instruments. I like that. Well, I know you're going to stick around a minute and play a game with us here in just a second. This is our last NASCAR Trackside Live, but we wanted to get you as one of our correspondents because we know that next year you're going to be busy. Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to get you out here.
So if you ask me now, I'm booked up.
So what I'd like you to do is take your mic, find one fan along the road, and we're going to get you to be the correspondent. So you're going to go down and interview one of our fans. What do you think? You want to do that?
Interview one of them?
Yeah, just one question with one of our fans. What do you think?
He made the biggest scene. Come on up, Pantera.
Come on, we'll go down here.
We'll go down here.
Come on, yeah, let's go down here.
Let's do it.
And we'll
No, you stay put.
That's right. We'll come down.
Where'd he go? Okay.
Oh, he's coming over right here.
Come over here.
Come on. Yeah, right over here. Stay right there.
Okay.
We got you. Come on over here. Now, as a correspondent, there you
What's
go
up,
for
brother?
NASCAR Trackside Live.
How are y'all?
Interact with the fans, and you just, ask a couple questions, name them where they're from. So jump in. Let's see how you do as a correspondent here, interviewing this fan here.
Okay. First of all, name and where you're from.
My name is Christian Smith. I'm from Durant, Oklahoma.
Okay. Welcome. First time in Texas.
No, sir, it's not.
How many times? You got me beat?
This is the first time meeting you, and this is my third time coming here.
Third time? I'm thinking this is my sixth, seventh? I don't know. So I got you beat on that.
Awesome.
Are you a Pantera fan?
Huge fan. Best band in the world.
That's your favorite band? Okay. All right. I think there's a little bit better, but...
Well, you would know, right? Because, you dig some of that
I'm not
music,
into
right?
that scene as much. I'm into the more new age scene, but it is what it is. But, hey, I like it, though. I obviously know who they are. Let's see.
Final question with the fan.
Final question. Who's going to be your favorite driver next year?
Ain't it obvious? I'm looking right at him.
There's my man. Right there. Sweet.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, you did a great job.
Cool.
You know what? You're hired. We're going to bring you on as
Yeah?
a correspondent for NASCAR Trackside
Are y'all
Live.
paying?
We're going to have to find an additional sponsorship, I think, to bring you on
okay,
board.
yeah.
Don't worry.
That's how I always say it.
Yeah. So come on up here on the stage here.
Okay. Back up there?
No, right
Okay,
up here.
right here.
And you know what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game with you and a fan just in a minute, right, Amy?
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm ready to play some games. So you guys
All
ready
right.
to play some games?
Definitely.
All right.
All right, well, come on up here, and we're going to play a little game with Bubba Wallace here in just a moment. But first of all, we've got to take a look at this big announcement that we had here at Texas Motor Speedway. We got a chance to see the new 43, and let me tell you, it looks pretty amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. That was pretty cool.
Welcome back to NASCAR Trackside Live. How you guys doing out there? Thanks so much for sticking around. Bubba, thanks for sticking around and playing some games with us. We're going to play a little Texas two-step. What do you think? Yeah. All right, let's find who you're playing against. What's your name? Where are you from?
Ashley Vining, Ponchatoula, Louisiana.
Great to have you here, Ashley.
I got a question for her. Are you a Denny Hamlin fan?
Was that a hard question to answer?
Good question. Yeah, I like that. We like our correspondents to be humorous, so
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. All right, so Texas two-step.
Texas two-step.
And we're playing for?
We are playing for these loud and proud pre-race shows.
Ooh, nice. Some passes
Bubba, you
down.
need some of these, right?
You need some pre-race?
You need some of these a little more, don't you? I thought so.
So here's how you play Texas two-step. Very simple. What you're going to do is you are the brown boots.
Okay.
And you are the red boots, all right? So here's what's going to happen is, first of all, you're going to take 3 of those ping pong balls, throw them into your brown boot.
Red.
All right? Oh, red. Sorry, you're red. Then you're going to run around the other side of the table and 3 in here.
That's
all right?
step 2.
All right. So now, here's the deal: is it's pong rules. So elbows can't go past the edge of the table. All right. All right. So and what's going to happen is whoever gets 3 in, and both of the Texas two-steps will win these fantastic pre-race passes.
Now, do they have to get 3 in and then go around to the other
That's
side
correct.
of the
Yeah.
table?
So
All right.
you got to get 3 in here first, then run around to the other side, 3 in here. And so you're going 3 here, run around to the other side, 3 here.
Okay.
All right. Now
You're ready.
I like the handshake.
I like this.
gentleman.
Sportsmanship.
Good luck.
Very good. That's very nice. So fans, what do you think? Who's it going to be? All right.
Ashley.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, we'll see. So,
Depends.
are you
Where'd you
guys
go to
ready?
college?
You want to count it down together and we'll kick this thing off. Here we
Let's do
go.
I got a tailwind. It's going to be bad. Hey, sorry, one question. So what if it goes in this one first?
That doesn't count. You got to get 3 in here.
All right. Okay, all right.
All right, here we go. 2
I was about to
steps.
cheat it up a little bit.
In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, no, we got 1 in over here.
1 in. Oh, she has 1 in. 1 in. Ashley has 2 in.
Oh, nice.
Nice work,
done.
Ashley. 3 in. Go to the other side.
Come on. Oh, she's got 2 in. There you go.
I'm following her.
Oh, and there we go. Around to the other
1 in.
side. Now he's got to get 3.
Oh, 1 on his.
3 in.
2.
Oh, she's got 2.
Ashley's a winner. Ashley, where'd you go to school? Because you're pretty good at this pong game.
Wow.
I like that. I think she's played beer pong before. I'm not just
Any kind of pong. Well,
yeah,
here's
I
some
know.
Hey, good
pre-race.
game. I don't accept defeat very well, but I'll take that one. Jesus.
Well,
Thank you
congratulations.
so much.
Yeah.
Thanks so much,
absolutely.
Ashley. Thanks so much, Bubba, for sticking around and playing some games with our fans. Means a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Darrell Wallace Jr. Thank you so much for coming.
Appreciate
So
it.
excited. We're so excited for next season, aren't we, guys?
Woo!
Already getting pumped.
And it is time for our NASCAR Trackside Live Fan of the Week.
Come on.
So, come on, let's go out front here and let's bring them on up. All the way up front here. Come on up here. Come on up, fans. All the way up here. Come on up front,
way.
fans. Right up here.
Hey, I like
Step
your
right in
shirt.
front. Now, it's a tradition on NASCAR Trackside Live that we like to find our craziest, happy, fun
Fan of
fans
the
and
week.
hook
Wait,
them up.
first you have to show me what you did to get these hot passes.
That's right.
What was your cheering skills
Let
like?
me hear you go, woo.
I love it. I love it. Can I get a NASCAR Trackside Live?
Trackside Live.
Trackside Live.
There you go. I like
Love
that.
it. I love it. All right, you earned them. There you go.
2 hot passes.
Perfect.
Ladies and
2
gentlemen,
hot
let's give it up to our NASCAR Trackside Live Fans of the Week. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Step on over right here. High fives
left
all the
them
way
hanging.
around. They
High
did a
five.
great job.
I
I
got
love
you.
it.
I love it.
Fans, we're so excited that you tuned in to our final episode of NASCAR Trackside Live. You can go back and watch all of them online. But I just wanted to say, in 12 years of working in this sport, this has been one of my favorite moments to get to hang out with the fans at all the SMI tracks. And just a big thank you to Marcus Smith, to Brian Hammond, to all of the people that go in to make this show happen. I'm so honored to be able to be a part of hanging with you guys, the fans.
Yes. Cannot say thank you enough to Marcus Smith and the SMI team for making this possible. Brian Hammond, you've been fantastic. The CSM team for helping us with this stage every weekend. It really has been quite the ride, and it would not have been complete without you, the fans. But what you don't see is the people behind the screens.
That's right.
Yep, that's
ton
Dwayne's
of
back
folks.
there,
Yep.
Autumn's back there.
Yep.
We got Chris Meadows, we got Matt Strickard.
I
Thank
love
you
it.
so much to all of you. It has been a tremendous season. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you again soon. Here's some of our favorite moments from this week's episode of NASCAR Trackside Live. See you guys.